Okay, and this is the which trunk? This is aorta, and one more trunk. There is one more trunk right here. What is this? Pulmonary trunk. You can see the passage of the right ventricle towards the tubular opening, nothing but the pulmonary trunk, and this opening enters into the left ventricle over here. So obviously this must be the aorta. Okay. So this is the right ventricle, this is the left ventricle, this is the aorta, and this is the pulmonary trunk. Okay. See here. So it is opened towards the right ventricle over here. You can see multiple ridges and bridges over here, trabeculae carneae, towards the inflow tract. And if you see, this is the outflow tract, which is smoother. Can you see that? Towards the septum is the outflow tract. Towards the right side, it is called outflow tract is called conus arteriosus. It's like a cone entering into the artery, pulmonary artery, nothing but the conus arteriosus over here. Okay. See here, these are the multiple trabeculae carneae. You can see these are the elevations over here. Okay, these are the trabeculae carneae. Straight away ridges, what is it? Which are vertical are the ridges, which are horizontal are the bridges. Okay, bridges will be connecting one ventricular wall to another ventricular wall.
Sir, bridges, which one?
Whatever are horizontal located, these horizontal located things are the bridges, and vertical located are called the ridges. Okay, okay, and here you can see whatever this muscle is over here towards the sternocostal aspect is nothing but the papillary muscle, anterior papillary muscle, and one more posterior papillary muscle must be there. If it is there, I will show you. This is another papillary muscle, posterior papillary muscle. Can you see that? I'll show. Just wait, just a moment. This is the anterior papillary muscle. This is the posterior papillary muscle. Got distorted over here, but you can see the origin of chordae tendon from that. And if you see, these chordae tendinae are attached to the. See here. Yeah, absolutely. See here. This is the atrial cavity. Okay, this is the ventricular cavity. You can't see the attachment of this chordae tendinae towards the atrial surface. Isn't it or not? This atrial surface, the chordae tendinae attachment is you can't see. Okay, but on the ventricular surface, see here you can see the attachment of chordae tendinae. Isn't it or not? Yes. One is towards the margins and towards the rough region and towards the basal zone. And clear zone will be lack of this chordae tendinae. Okay, rough zone is superficial. This is the rough zone, this is the clear zone, and this is the basal zone. Okay. Basal zone is vascular and will be attached to it. Okay. Clear zone doesn't have any function now, so it will be like that. Okay. And rough zone will be having all these attachments, and it should be approximated. So that's why it is called thick and rough also. Okay.
Posterior chordae.
I'll show you. This is the anterior chordae tendinae. You can see because it is connecting the anterior and of course septal leaflets over here. Anterior one and small posterior. You can see the posterior one. This is a small posterior. Okay. Not small. Actually distorted. See, it must be like this. But because of this multiple usage, these are the cusps. You can see towards the atrial cavity. This is the anterior leaflet, septal leaflet, and here will be the posterior leaflet, which got damaged again over here. Okay, anterior leaflet and septal leaflet towards the septum over here. Isn't it? No, not. This is the septum. This is the septal leaflet. This is a septal leaflet, and here will be the posterior leaflet of the tricuspid valve. Okay, and here I have shown you already. This is the outflow tract over here, which opens into the pulmonary opening over here. Okay, that pulmonary opening leads into the pulmonary valves over here. Can you see the pulmonary valves over here? These are the pulmonary valves. I'll show from above. So this is where is the pulmonary trunk? So this is the pulmonary trunk from above downwards. If you see. See from above downwards. Okay. Closing the valves. Okay. These are the aortic valves. Similar sort of valves are present in the pulmonary trunk also. In the pulmonary. See here, these are the valves. These are the valves. Okay. These are the valves. These are also the valves. I'll show. Just a minute. These are the valves, and this is the sinus over here. Above the valves is the sinus. So that the blood will be collected slowly from here till here. This cup-like structure, the blood will be collected and the valves will be closed. Okay, right? I'll show everybody. Nothing to worry. See here. Again the same thing. the same trabecular carnea over here, and again the leaflets over here. One is the anterior, of course. It got down, I think, most probably. It's okay. This is the posterior leaflet with the caudate tendinae over here. So these are the papillary muscles over here. This is one is the anterior papillary muscle, one is the posterior papillary muscle. You can see this is towards the sternal costal surface, this is towards the diaphragmatic surface over here. Rest of the features are the same, and here again the smooth surface over here, that is nothing but the outflow tract. What's the name of it? Towards the left side. Aortic vestibule. Aortic vestibule. Only the terminology is different. That's it. Okay. Aortic vestibule, that leads to the opening into the aorta over here. Isn't it or not? This is the aorta, and the same aortic valves you can see again over here. These are the valves. See here, you can see clearly the crescentic shaped closed valve over here. This is one valve, this is another valve, this is another valve. Above that, the cups are present, nothing but the sinuses. These are the sinuses over here. These are the sinuses over here. Okay, that will collect the blood. That leads to the closure of the aortic valve. Okay, see here. Ventricular proper is the another name for inflow tract of the ventricles. But outflow tract names will be different. Towards right side is the conus arteriosus, left side is the aortic vestibule. That is the only difference. Okay, so that too, the outflow tract will be towards the septum and the small part. Can you understand, everybody? But the inflow tract will be the major. Got it or not, everybody? So that's all. That's all. Right? In this it is a closed heart. No, we can't show. No chance. This is for the external features. This is for the internal features.